for? It's a beautiful spring day, April 1st, 2023, and we're going to harvest some asparagus. Look how they've grown, and they're real easy to just cut, and you've got this wonderful asparagus. Our neighbor gave us his asparagus plants. He's in his 80s now and wasn't going to do the gardening anymore, and we planted them in these pots, and they're great big spider roots. And I've heard you can just snap these off, but I prefer to cut them off because I don't want to damage the roots. But they harvest real quick, and they grow up real quick. They almost come up overnight like mushrooms. I'm surprised. I'll look out in the morning and here's all these tall asparagus growing. So this is such good eating. My wife and I love them. All she does is just steam them and we eat them. No salt, no butter, nothing. They're just delicious, good vegetable, and they're good for you. We've got these containers sitting right outside of our greenhouse. We've started onion sets in here and also started all of our vegetable plants from seed, like our tomato plants are growing in there because here in southwest Arkansas our last frost is usually about mid-April, so it still has to be inside for a while. I'm getting quite a handful. I'll have to set those down and come back. So we've got our squash plants growing in there, and tomatoes plants started from seed, and sweet pepper plants started from seed. Now there's a few more here, but they're real little. Hopefully they'll get plumper. But they just harvest real quick, and this is great eating. Behind me are our blueberry plants and strawberry plants, and we've got it to where the birds don't get in there and eat all of our berries. But this asparagus is great. We've never grown this before. He gave us mature roots, and look at that. That is great asparagus. And it only takes a second to harvest, and you get a whole lot of them. This was quite a gift. We were really pleased. My wife Cindy and I had never grown asparagus before. We love fresh asparagus. It's a real delicacy, a real treat. But this is our first time to grow it, and that is how much I harvested in just a few minutes, and that will make a lot of good eating. So we'll steam those and eat them. Thank you for joining me.